Imagine my surprise as I'm walking down one of the aisles at COSTCO and find these. The Vice Tour white golf ball. Let's do it.
Well, let's do it now.
Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson. Welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, today we are talking balls once again. Chris, how are you?
Freezing.
It's quite cold today, but we had to get this video out, mate, didn't we? We were very excited.
We did. Another Vice ball.
Another Vice ball. So we actually filmed a Vice ball last week, but not this one. No. This is the Vice Tour White. What are your thoughts on this golf ball already, Chris?
Well, a funny, a lot smaller dimples it seems to the previous ball we used. Doesn't to me feel as good as the other one randomly, but
so I paid £21.49 for a dozen of these. That's not a bad price, is it? But if I can buy a Kirkland Signature Performance Plus for £24 for 2 dozen,
yeah, true.
This has to be some kind of ball, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I mean last week's ball was £40 really. I think it was £39 a dozen.
Yeah.
So it was a higher price one, but it must be some ball if it's twice the price of the Kirkland.
It's got to be. And guys, get in the comments below if you've seen these golf balls before, the Vice Tour White. Lovely packaging on them. I think that's something which they've really kind of not scrimped on. Let's hope they've not scrimped on the balls.
Let's see.
That's a great shot. Tiny bit right.
Usual place.
Gone on the wind a little bit.
Where's my tee?
Right guys, so I'm using the Vice 1, and already by putting this ball in my hands I sort of see what Chris means there. They don't feel amazingly premium. Let's see how they perform.
Oh,
tell you what. How good was that?
Straight down the middle.
Oh, broke my tee as well.
It's a good effort to break a cast.
Yeah, it is. Pure speed. So this is a series we like to call Talking Balls because we talk balls, and we're going to talk about the pluses of this Vice Tour White ball, the negatives about this Tour White ball, and the tech about this Tour White ball as well. Hopefully before we freeze to death. Well, Chris, I think that is a centre stripe for me with the Vice Tour White.
I think mine's central trees.
Right, I'm quite pleased with that as an opening tee shot, although we do seem to have rather a long way in. Might be something to do with the wind and the fact that the ground is so wet. We are placing at the moment here at Waterfront. I'm going to send a little 6-iron in here. Try and shape this in from right to left a bit. We'll use the lie, the ball's above our feet. Oh, that is gorgeous. Sit! Sit! Oh! Lovely penetrating ball flight. Where did the divot go? Well, that was a lovely penetrating ball flight. It did draw on the line nicely. If this ball is a ball that is fairly cheap and you can pick your trajectory nicely, doesn't spin up too much, then it might be a bit of a bargain. I'm not sure what's happening here. Can't help but think you've gotten away with that somehow.
It's middle of the trees. It snuck through. Luckily we cut.
Oh, you know, I'll tell you what, I'm like one of them FPV drones, just missing the...
Cut these trees down last year, so perfectly. Right, 8-iron, it's playing long into the old sea breeze.
I think I've just run off the green on that left hand side.
Right.
Oh, that's not bad for the... Oh, is that in the eye as well?
Aye.
Yeah, just short
all
left.
All over the new clobber.
Oh, not the Peter Miller. Right, Chris, yours has clambered onto that front edge, so not bad at all, and I'm actually just here. It looked like going in the bunker, but jump round it. So one of the big things for me when choosing a golf ball, it has to feel nice around the greens. So how's this going to react when it lands out of this rough? Oh, that was delightful. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
60 degree, that Chris, lob wedge.
Oh yeah.
Lob wedge. Right, Chris has got quite a lengthy putt.
Nice alignment ball.
Man, my fat shadow. Oh!
Oh, billiards.
Oh, I tell you what.
Game of billiards.
Are we having, I mean, how far mine was like?
Where mine is.
Yeah.
It's hit it at some pace.
It has, hasn't it?
Doesn't feel great compared to last week's ball, but it felt pretty soft off the putter.
Yeah, I've got a nice alignment aid on it as well, that nice thick black line.
And they've just said they've just put that on and added it on, which is a nice touch for me.
Lovely. Right, level going into the next. Right, one hole in, level, 2 fours. We'll give ourselves those putts. Now I must say, for the price, about £25 a dozen from COSTCO. You can get these elsewhere as well. I was quite surprised to see it in COSTCO. I'm not overly amazed by the quality so far. I know it's early days.
Of the feel.
It doesn't feel like a premium ball, Chris, does it?
No, I mean bulk buy, I looked on the website, it's £1.79 a ball.
Yeah.
You're thinking Costco, you can get the Kirklands for £1 a ball. Do they feel any different when you hold them and hit them? I wouldn't say.
I think they feel better, the Costco ones. What's
Yeah.
the cover made out of, Chris? Is it a soiline?
It is a sirloin, not a sirloin.
Not a sirloin steak cover, no. And how many pieces are there? You've done a bit of...
3-piece. It says it's a very, again, like every ball says, it's very durable, which is interesting because we did say with the vise that we used for 5 holes last week, it was durable. It didn't scuff, didn't make any marks. So it'll be interesting to see how these compare, really, for half the price.
The dimples remind me almost of an old school top flight, actually.
Yeah,
but
they do. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Actually. Right.
And they weren't $24.99 a dozen. Oh, he slipped, but he'll probably get away with it.
It's in my corner.
And that's what you get for not having appropriate footwear, Chris, at this time of year.
Yeah, they aren't the best, actually.
No.
I'll give you that.
Right, I'm going to aim out more to the right-hand side and just try and play another little draw, I think. I've actually got this in the bag as well, so guys who've been watching the channel a lot will know that is a 7-wood, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want
7-iron
hybrid, yeah, if you want to know why that's in, go and check out previous videos. Right, I'm going for the big draw, Chris. The wind's off that side anyway, I think, isn't it?
It is, it's blowing in that rain.
That's not drawing.
It stayed out there. Yeah, just missed the bunker.
Wasn't the best.
It's because I mentioned the rain.
Yeah, I was literally thinking,
It's getting dark.
Yeah, we need to hurry up. Be time for a stones.
You better believe it.
So fair to say 2 very average tee shots there, and we're not going to blame the ball because Chris slipped and mine was just not very good. Right, so I'm actually hopeful I get a drop here. I imagine I do. Chris is over on the left side. Chris, do I get a drop off the path?
Yes.
Sound. We will, however, have to go that way, which doesn't help us with the angle. Oh, that is a horrible drop. That's probably as good as we could have done realistically from there. Sit. Yeah. Back in play. Now, one thing I do applaud is all the new manufacturers who are bringing out cheaper golf balls, more budget golf balls, which are driven to get more people playing golf. I think it's awesome. And even like the new clubs that are coming out, obviously I'm still using the Tacomos at the minute, and that's mainly price driven as well, to show people that you can play golf on a budget and buy brand new equipment, not just second-hand rubbish. Rubbish.
Right. Well,
Yours just sat down. I'll tell you, mine was the worst drop ever up there.
well, I'm just going to try and get down to you and we'll have a pitch off.
Oh, a wedge off. Well, it's down there. Wasn't your best strike, was it?
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see if I've scuffed that ball. That was a god-awful shot.
Well, I'm up on the left side of the fairway up there. I managed to side the 6-iron round.
We're zigzagging as well.
Yeah, we are zigzagging a bit, aren't we?
Right off the first tee, left off the second.
Middle wicket for me on the first tee, thank you.
Well, I think you peaked.
Right, let's see how much action we can get into this par 5 green. I'm also looking forward to the next hole, which is a wonderful par 3, hole-in-one flag that as well, I'm calling it.
Hey, somebody had a hole-in-one yesterday. Steve Appleyard, congratulations.
To that flag?
Yeah. Whiskey's on the bar.
Wonderful. That's us then when we get in. That's a delightful flight, and it's going to draw in on the wind as well. Oh, what a golf shot. It's just... Oh, is it short? Is it running down?
Ooh, just front edge, just short, probably by about a foot. Landed soft.
How do you feel? I feel like the wind's affecting this ball quite a lot as well.
It did, I don't know whether that's the dimple pattern, but it's certainly not that across, and that's only a wedge from 90 yards, and it certainly moved that. And I wouldn't say we're in a hurricane.
No, not yet anyway. The hurricane is due at 4 o'clock. You can see there, just front edge of the green. Not a bad shot really. Want to go gap wedge here, Chris?
A little flighted one.
Yep.
Land it on and stop it.
Clean and place. Has it got a Marcel on it as well? Yeah. Marcel down the middle of it.
It's got a seam on it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's when you know it's a budget ball.
Right. Oh, sit. Why have I hit that so hard? Come back. Ooh. It's actually not done too bad, but that was way too hard.
It popped up though.
Yeah, I didn't really have any confidence in that. I don't know where the divot's gone again. It's here.
After seeing the seam?
Yeah. Well, a testing day on the course, and not our best stuff if we're being totally honest. Tried to come back off the bank, didn't quite have the spin. I'm not gonna lie, it was never really gonna come all the way back, but Chris, yours is just short there. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll just get rid of this jockey.
Oh, he's not hit it. Perfect line, never hit it.
Good day for testing the ball.
Turn!
Oh,
I tell you what.
We'll see that in, my friend.
It was attacking.
Never up, never in. Feel a bit firm off the putter?
Yeah, it does feel quite firm.
It's a little bit firm. I thought it was alright on the first hole. For my putter face, it seems to be quite good.
Your putter face?
My ping answer. A little bit softer, the old bronze. Oh.
You know, even listen to that.
Yeah, it does sound very firm.
Like a mini golf ball, isn't it? Right, par 3. All in one time. So, decent putt for par there, which is enough for another half. Now, I'm not going to say that this is a bad golf ball, because I think a golf ball is all relative. The feel is down to personal preference, which is the sound as well. Performance-wise, it's definitely not one of the best we've tested. And I just think for me personally that for the price at £25, I know it's a bad day to be testing them,
yeah,
but it's not worth £25 a dozen.
Unfortunately, on this occasion, I have to go no. Whereas I thought last week they were
good last week, weren't they?
The vice ball we used last week was definitely worth the price for what it did for us on the course.
Right, par 3, final hole on this channel. Then we're going over to Chris Dennis Golf for part 2. Get yourselves over there.
Oh yes.
What you got, Chris? 8.
I've gone 8 downwind. Again, it's not a bad day for testing balls and talking balls because of some weather.
Yeah, I mean, we do generally play in this kind of weather, and I mean, if the guys didn't hear us a second ago, I think it's not necessarily a bad ball. Like that.
Oh, he's here all week, folks. He's here all week.
It's not necessarily a bad ball, but for the price, I'm not sure it's worth it. Oh, that is glorious. Be the club. Be the club. Ooh.
Oh. Oof. It
was a nice enough shot.
It moved its way around the bunker.
Yeah. Did you hit that full?
I hit that 3/4.
Ah. Sense an opening here, Chris. Up the left side, let the wind bring it back.
The door is ajar. I still search for a hole in one. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wind's not really hit it, has it?
That's very disappointing, because I ripped that.
Pin high, perfect distance.
It's perfect distance, isn't it?
Never moved.
Oh, that was such a good strike.
Maybe if you do strike it good, it doesn't move. Well,
yeah.
That might be me then.
Yeah. Has just found its way onto the green, actually. It's moved to the right a bit, but disappointed with that. I thought that was going to be a terrible day to wear a hood today.
Yeah.
With the wind. I've had an error there, really, but anyway. Right, Chris, yours is, I don't know how yours didn't go in the bunker, actually, there, but...
It danced round.
Yeah, and I'd love to hit that shot again because it is the perfect club, and I really enjoyed that strike as well. Just didn't manoeuvre itself on the wind as I expected it to.
No.
Oh, he's got a wedge out.
Got a wedge, although got a secret club in the bag.
Oh.
I might use. It's hid. You can't even see it at the moment.
Is that the 7 wood?
This is
the
holy grail.
Oh, content to come on this.
7 wood.
Wonderful. Never.
Oh. What a delightful club.
Yeah, so stopping wise, that's my pitch mark. So it did land on the green. It stopped there, which is onto a downslope, so not too bad really.
No, not bad for a ball, like we say, that's not.
But it is
feeling the
25
best.
quid, isn't it? It's not like a pound ball.
It's not cheap. Myself more than I thought.
Yeah, it's not a pound ball, it's a £2 ball.
As?
I think 3 gets it me here.
Oh, I don't know. Not with the alignment aid.
Not bad. Not very attacking. Not very attacking.
No, he was definitely playing for that 3. Well, 7 wood.
Yeah.
The culprit. Right, well, we'll see this one in.
I thought you might, that's why I positioned the camera.
Downwind.
Yeah.
Hoods all over the place. To go with a 1-up lead into my channel. Oh, flag's out.
Yes. The Kevin Nart walk. Well guys, the Vice Tour white golf ball. Guys, make sure you go over to Chris Dennis Golf, check out part 2. I'm not sold on this.
Me neither.
Yeah, he's one down, so he's definitely not sold. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you at the same time tomorrow. Don't be late. Bye.